in the round 13 clash between Nelson Bay Marlins and the Singleton Roosters. We're about to get underway. Gaz, do you want to do a quickly around the grounds?
Yeah, no score yet in from the Hilton Moore Oval, still going there, but at number one sports ground at the moment, 25 minutes in the third quarter. Warners Bay are hanging in there, 9-8-62. 9-8-62 Warners Bay, Newcastle City 7-7-49.
The doggy fans will love that.
They certainly will do. As back we come in the centre, the final quarter is underway. What are you expecting this final quarter, Ivan?
Oh, look, I think it might be pretty even. If Singleton get the first couple, it will be an even contest in this last quarter. But if they concede a couple early, I think that the Bay might run away with a few.
I just noticed you're looking at the Singleton bench, and Hillier has still got himself on the bench.
Well, as I said, he didn't want to shine too bright in front of his troops. He's got to let them take some glory.
Yeah, okay. Back we come there now. I just think it'll be a tough radio. I reckon that Daniel Ross would have really given Nelson Bay a bit of a stir, and I expect to see them fight back. And Ericsson starts straight away.
Yep, there it is.
That's the first one. Mentioned earlier that Blake Ericsson doesn't hit the scoreboard enough, but he's certainly made amends for that now, and he's got his first for the day. And I think that they will be looking for here. They'll be looking to really use this now as an opportunity to build that percentage. And really enter. They've got next week's big game against Cardiff, so they'll be wanting to enter into that with the, in the best frame of mind as possible.
Yeah, no doubt, and they will certainly be getting the score through as we'll get a score through for the last quarter, particularly from that game, and they'll know that Cardiff are under the pump, and they know that there'll be every chance to try to knock them off next week. But they do need to take a good game in with them, so they need to knock up a good score here, and I think that may happen if they get the next one. Then I think there would be floodgates time because the old boys are loving it. They're down in a few quiet ones, cheering on their team, and want to see the good old gold and blue rack up a few goals.
Back we come in the centre of the ground again. Mudd gets a tap down, taken there by Mitchell. Gee, he's good at those clearances. I love the way he goes in there and wins his stoppages.
Well, didn't dispossess that well. That was just a one-handed throw. And
now it comes there now as Grinya gets it though. Goes there now. Tapped by Mitchell. He shrugs off Deacon, gets a handball out. It comes now to Hicks. Hicks on the right, Bird from half back. Been a reasonable player for him today. Hicks goes over the head of Bennett. Leading back is DeVal. Also leading there is Howard. DeVal picks up under pressure from Howard. DeVal wants the boundary line. And the boundary line he gets. It goes for a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, once again, quick run of our sponsors. They're fantastic, so we just can't stop talking about it. And the Wilson Security Black Diamond Cup, brought to you by, of course, Wilson Security. Prime 7, the Newcastle Herald, always do a good story, the Herald. Star 104.5, BLK, Sports Coast Trophy and embroidery, and our good friends here at Bar TV.
Great sponsors. Certainly can't run the league and the clubs without sponsors. And
not at all. And the coverage we get from some partners like Prime 7, and they have a great coverage of the AFL as well, so it's good to see if you love the sport. Newcastle Herald, always good write-up, and Star 104.5, fantastic support down the coast.
Back come there, Mitchell again. On the left boot, gets in there. Boy, good contest in the goal square there. Good shepherding by Pilsen. Back it comes there now to Ericsson. Kicked the last goal. Now he's doing it deep in defence. Goes long out there. Good kick finds Wood. He marks in front of Sam Bray. Wood plays on quickly. Gets the right boot. The centre of the ground's a target. Joel Ericsson through the centre. Takes the mark. They got numbers now, Nelson Bay. On the right boot. Spearing past there, Jaden Reimer. Ingram's in front. Well done there by both players. Back it comes there now. Jaden Reimer's going to be a high tackle. Going to get a free kick. 50 metres out from goal. Who's the target going to be? And called. The coaching bench tells him to have a shot. The 1994 Premiership players tell him to have a shot. The 84 Premiership players tell him to have a shot.
They're all telling him to have a shot.
Anyway,
and why wouldn't you? You're a fair way up. Have a go, son. You're 10 goals up. Just give it a ping.
Jaden Reimer wasn't alive when any of those premierships were won, so he's going to come in now. Right boot. Kicks on. Has it got the distance? I reckon he has.
He has given it some.
No wonder they said to have a shot. Jaden Reimer. Fantastic effort. It's his first goal of the day.
You should always listen to your elders, Gaz.
Always listen to your elders, mate. And it's that's the 12th goal on the board now for Nelson Bay. And been a good player, Jaden Reimer.
He has been a very good player, and we've seen him a few times this year. He has been a good player across all of those games. Still very young, but all the future is ahead of him, that's for sure.
So 2 goals in the first 4 minutes of the final quarter. Puts the margin now out to 63 points, and look, they'll be looking to really finish this game off, Nelson Bay.
Look, they are on 88. You'd think they will and truly crack the ton. It's just a matter of what Singleton can do themselves. And, you know, you'd like to think that Mal was gone into at the three-quarter time huddle and said, listen, let's set ourselves a goal to kick 1 or 2 or 3 or whatever he set for the team to do. And if they do that and look after their coach, then he'll be happy with that.
So up we go. Collier over the top, down to McPherson. He can't pick it up, so Collier gets it again. Handball it out to Mitchell, back to Brassington now. Brassington on the right boot, gets it, goes out there wide. Who's the target out there? Whitehead's got the run of it, smothers the ball himself. He backs it up, picks it up, tackled by Ericsson, dispossessed. Also there is Nichols. Nichols picks it up, handballs it back to Sainsbury. Out it comes there now wide to Clayton. Long handball, it goes to David Woods, and they're out again, Nelson Bay. Woods through centre wing, goes long. The target down there is Bell. Reimer's at the front of the pack. Bell goes up, good ball by Minard. Down it comes there, picked up by Brassington. Handballs it in, comes to Minard again. Back he goes, the experienced defender. Kicks it out there, McPherson picks it up. Good work there. On the left boot he goes across. Spearing pass in there, looking for Sam Daff. Good under pressure from Plain. Daff recovers quicker. Plain, good work. Good tackle, however.
Good tackle.
There. That might have been, can't see who that was there, but out it comes by Nichols. Handball it back to McPherson. Good work again by the little rover. He's tackled by Plain. We're going to go there and we're going to have a ball up.
Umpire says, I'll have that, gentlemen. Stand back. Let me put it up. But, yeah, good work. Good strength in there by some of their players. It was fantastic work by all teams, both teams, actually.
Clayton, the third man up, gets it down, but only as far there as Graham. He's hit as he gets kicked the ball. It goes in the forward line. Who's leading the race to Vale? He fumbles the ball there. Michael Plain's there over it. He picks it up, gets it, goes for a handball. Scrubby old handball it comes, but Bray's got it. He's under pressure from Woods. Bray gets it on the boot, though, but it's Nelson Bay have all got the numbers. And Tim DeVal takes the mark at centre half back for the Marlins. Kicks it out wide. So Deacon's on the run. He's under pressure. Good contest there by Mitchell. But Price has got it. Grinya's got it. Puts the head down. Brush one. Goes back to McPherson. Back to Price. He's tackled there now, and Graham picks it up. Good hard contest. Grinya picks up. Gets a handball. Well done, Adam Grinya. Out it comes to Deacon. He's dispossessed and he goes to kick it. Well done there, but going as far as Brassington. And Brassington now on the centre wing. Kicks in there for Singleton. Who's the target? The target there. Good mark taken there by Sam Daff. Been a good play for Singleton. Daff at centre half forward. Goes long in there. The target down there is Stefan. He goes up. Roving the pack's wide. He gets it on the right boot. He has a quick snap. It's going across the face of goal, however. Dane Coburn picks it up. He's already a goal kicker for Singleton. He looks to centre the ball. Well done.
Great work.
Great play, Dane Coburn. He finds Sam Daff, who's taken a mark 15 metres out directly in front.
Yeah, Coburn, well done. He could have just turned around and snapped and blazed away, but he just waited and waited and waited, and it was Daff who rolled into the right spot, and he's rolled in here and has drilled it straight through to grab one for the Roosters. Well done, all players, Sam Daff and Coburn in particular.
Yeah, look, a good reward there for Sam Daff. As I said, I think he's been one of their better players for sure. He's playing at centre half forward now. He's really given them that target. He started in the middle and he's gone up there, and that's just thoroughly deserved to get a goal out of that play. Just worked hard. He took the mark earlier on at centre half forward, then kept going up and got the recipient of a good bit of play by Dane Coburn, who's he's flashed in and out of the game. He kicked a good goal.
Yeah. But right there, he showed great composure. He could have just swung around, went for glory himself, but he didn't. He sat and settled and waited, and which is exactly what your coach wants you to do. Actually, you've got to look for those better options, as we talked about before. And his disposal was bang on, and Sam Daff ran onto it. So well done to the Roosters. They get another one at 4 to their tally now, and they close within 57.
Got the score there at three-quarter time at Hilton Moore Oval, and it's terrible. 16-15, 111 leading Cardiff, 3-3-21. So 90-point margin there at the moment. So that's certainly at the moment, Nelson Bay being 57 points in front is certainly shrinking that percentage.
That is, going very small.
It comes out there now, Deacon. He's looking to extend it again, but goes across the face of goal and through for a behind. 17 behind for Nelson Bay to go with their 12 goals, 12-17-89. Singleton, 4-7-31. Almost 8 minutes into the last quarter at Dick Burwell Oval.
Absolutely, and you can see just on the scoreboard that we're talking about 29 scoring shots to 11. That just probably shows the dominance. And in some regards, the Roosters are probably lucky that they're not further behind.
Ericsson went up high there. He didn't quite take the mark. Grinya gets it, tackled by the leg. Nichols, a quick handball over the top to Sainsbury. The defender looking for the goal. The handball out quickly goes back to Blake Ericsson. 40 metres out from goal. He'll look to go back, and back he does. Goes back to Aaron Clayton, back in the centre of the ground. He looks to go out. Plenty of movement for the Nelson Bays. Clayton looks to go long. Who's his target? His target is Bell. Minard's against him. Minard punches the ball away. He's done that all day. Goes back there to Nichols. Through his hands. Off to Sainsbury. He can't grab the handle either. Whitehead puts him under immense pressure. McPherson's going to pick it up for the Roosters though. Does a blind turn. He's tackled there by Grace. A hurry kick by Sainsbury. But once again, only as far as the goalkeeper, Beau Minard. And he's got it out there again, and he goes and finds his other reliable defender in Callum Murphy. Murphy quickly gets it to Brassington. He goes one way, tries to get around. Can't get around playing. Good work by the Nelson Bay defender. Has a bit of a swing at him there, does Brassington. And ball's going to go out of bounds. No, it's kept in play there by Ben Grace. Ben Grace on the right foot. It's going to go out of bounds. No, play on's a call. Still in play there. Comes back there. Minard again. Gets it deep in the pocket on the right boot. Goes out there right. Kicks in there long. Grace is going to take the grab. No, he doesn't. He picked up there now. Well done by Price. Spearing kick in. It goes over the back. Minard's there. Bell's there. Bell's grabbed it. Didn't have the ball. Should have had a kick. He goes off the ground. Through for a behind. Yeah,
it was Michael Plain here coming off the ground. I did see that swing there, Gaz, but we won't worry about that too much. But I'm not sure if he got the head knock before or after the because I don't think Braston actually got him, but he certainly got a bit of claret coming out. But I think it might have been in the clash itself beforehand because both players sort of came up pretty quickly except for Plain after that. So we move back in, and the umpire will bring it in from the boundary.
Yep, going to have a boundary throw in. The forward pocket. Comes in there now. Good tap down there by Collar into a dangerous area, but picked up there by Smith. He's tackled by Emmett. They forced it through for another behind.
Wouldn't be surprised if I see a bit of action up this end of the park for this last quarter because that's where the sun is, Gaz. And most of the players just like to be in that warm sun.
Yeah. 12-19-91, 4-7-31 Singleton. 10-goal advantage at the moment to Nelson Bay. 10 minutes gone. Final quarter. Minard kicks the ball long. Out it goes. Brassington's his target. Can't take the mark there. Roving well, however, was Daff. He has
off he
the
goes.
bounce. Off he goes. On the boot. Kicks it long. Hillier makes a lead. Coburn makes a lead. Goes to Thompson, however. Pilston's back there. Tackled by Coburn. Thompson gets it, tackled by Coburn as well. He's got two to boot. Hillier's still there, though, backing up. But it comes to Thompson. Thompson on the right boot, kicks out there and finds Louis Jew. Louis Jew on between half-back and centre wing. Good work down there by Nelson Bay. Clear it out. Jews goes in there looking for Grace. Grace sets it and he goes. Through the centre of the square goes. Forward, who's his target? He's down there looking at Brassington should take the mark, and Brassington takes the mark. Under pressure by Clayton.
Under heavy pressure.
But good work there. Sam Brassington on the right boot. He goes in there. Looking there, well done, finds Whitehead. Stephen Whitehead gets it, handball across, it comes to McPherson on the right left boot. Chips in there for Mitchell, he's under pressure though by Ericsson. Well done by Mitchell though, brushes one tackle, good work there off Eddie. Looks in there, Hillier's on the lead again, up he goes,
in the back, sir.
And Mal slowly but surely gets himself up from the ground.
Get up, son. Dane Coburn looking for some extra brownie points there by just helping his coach up. There's a walking frame just at the sideline there. I'm not sure where that came from, but it might be his. Anyway, the ball's going to come in from the boundary. You right there, Gaz?
Yeah, all good. Mal raised that on the right boot, snaps across the centre of the ground. Gets there quickly, however, kick out and Nelson Bay away. Look at the run here. Clayton gets it. He goes out there to Stewart. He's running it, doesn't quite get it. He's confronted by Brassington. Brassington stealthy, goes one way, goes the other.
He's going to be gone.
Holding the ball. Unlucky there with Stewart. The ball didn't quite reach him, and Brassington's going to reward with a free kick. Looks in there quickly, looking for Coburn. If it's going to reach him, no, it's not. DeVal over the top and spoils it. Back it comes there now to Blake Ericsson. Blake Ericsson gets on the half-back flank. On the left boot again, chips in there looking for DeVal. Going across there well is Daff. He spoils the ball. Daff goes back, goes to ground, gets up quickly, outnumbered. Well done there by Bennett, who provided the support. So Bennett from Singleton kicks it in long. Hillier's there against Thompson. Good work. Goes to spoil. Nearly end up taking the mark. But picked up there nicely. Mitchell on the left boot. Snaps it around. Is that goal number 2 for Mitchell? It is.
Great goal by Alex Mitchell. His second goal for the day and a fantastic effort from Alex Mitchell. Old left foot snap, mate. They look good when they come off.
Yeah, look, good work again by Singleton down there. They got it put into a dangerous position, and there were a good tackle through there. They were away there. Just a handball doesn't quite reach Stewart. He's managed to be tackled and free kick paid, and then Brassington in there, and a good play there by all the Singleton forwards then, and a good reward by Alex Mitchell, his second goal for another wholehearted performance.
And they get their second for the quarter, mate, and that's all you can ask is just keep playing football, boys. Just keep going, and they get to 37 points, and as I said, there's probably some small targets put in front of them by their coach at three-quarter time to say, look, maybe let's kick 3, let's kick 4. That's what they've got to do.
It's in the centre of the ground again, just getting an update from number 1 Sports Ground, where it's 7 minutes into the final quarter at Warner's Bay. Still hanging on there, 11 points in front, 10-8-68. 8-9-57, but back at Dick Burwell Oval. Out it comes again. DeVal gets it. Comes back as far as Ingram. Ingram brushes off one tackle, then run into a wall of Nelson Bay. Whitehead gets it back to McPherson. Well done by Grinier. He goes in there. He's a little terrier. He's tackled though. Emmett goes in there. He's tackled without, but going in there is Mitchell. The arms over his shoulder. It's going to be a ball up.
Still very willing in the old trenches there, Gaz. They're not going to give up too easy, these Roosters, and the Marlin boys are going to give as good as they get because the old boys are right there. They're only about 30 feet from them, and they're loving it.
They certainly are. Good tap down there by Mudd. Great work by Erickson. Good tackle by McPherson, however. Emmett picks it up, a very classy player. Back it comes to Chris Eddy. Back it comes to Ryan Mudd. What's the ruckman doing getting on the end of a chain of handballs? It doesn't matter. He goes long. Good work by Reimer. Good work by Minard. He comes in there to Sainsbury. Good work by Smith from Singleton. He's going to bring it out of bounds, and Minard's certainly doing a really sterling job at fullback.
Yeah, he's been very, very good today. Like, despite the fact that they've kicked a few on him, he's been very good today for the Roosters, and he's just been where he has to be, mate. Fists what he has to fist and grabs what he can and does everything he has to do as a fullback.
Yeah, just the old style fullback. He gets in there and he gets there. You come in, I'll spoil it, and you have to earn every kick you can get. And they've had plenty of play down there, and I think Luke Bell has been his opponent most of the time. Reimer's also been there, and he's done a fantastic job. As Mitchell there now gets it, goes back to Minard. Speak of the devil, he's going to get it. He's going to bring it through for a behind again.
Well, as we said, like Luke Bell kicked his first two, his only two of the day in the first quarter, and since then he hasn't done much at all.
Well, in the first 6 minutes, actually, Price goes up, can't quite take the mark, comes out the back there to McPherson, but also reading that pretty well there was Jared Reimer. Goes in there, picked up there now by Price, one-handed. He gets a handball back to Joel Erickson. He can't take clean possession of the ball. In there quickly was Ingram. He gets it out. Mud off the ground. It comes back there now. They need a bit of class. That class is going to be provided by Jared Reimer. He goes on the left boot, kicks in there Joel Erickson. Can't take the mark. He's running with the fly of the ball, but unfortunately he's not able to hold on long as Murphy gets it. Looks in the sun immediately. Comes back there, but a good mark taken by Grenier against Howard. He pushes young Howard off and says, but good work by Sam Howard actually there, and well done actually. He's forced that ball out of bounds. On the full. He took that Mark Grenier. He saw the young bloke in front of him, so he thought I'd just push off and play on, but Howard went back and had a second go at him. So well done by the youngster. Good to see him in first grade getting the opportunity as Murphy there goes long into the centre of the ground, but not a good kick. Only going to go as far as Jared Reimer. So Jared Reimer on the left boot, spearing pass in, looking there. It's going to go over the head of Clayton. In there is Sainsbury. He's going to be tackled by Ingram. Brushes Ingram tackle, but Ingram comes back at him. Murphy goes in, or Collier goes into lender hand. He then gets it to Murphy. Back it comes to McPherson. Back to Collier again. Running it out of defence is Singleton. Where's Collier going to go? He's got nowhere to go, and he's going to be caught with the ball. And Clayton gets it, wants to play on quickly, but anyway, he's got the free kick. He plays on now. He's got to go back behind the mark.
Poor old Collier. He sort of knew what he wanted to do, and then he sort of went, I don't really know what I want to do anymore, and then it just was all over.
Clayton gets a good call. He calls it out wide, and that's a fantastic kick. A great kick over there. But dropped out there by Joel Erickson. Picked up there by his brother Blake. He now gets around, goes there to desperate guy, and he's got him for running too far. Okay, free kick goes back there now.
Poor kick anyway. It wasn't like he lost anything there, but the Roosters, they've got to get another one. I like to see him kick another one, to be honest. I know I sound like I'm biased towards the Roosters, but I'm just trying to root for the underdog.
Yeah, second week in a row.
I'll get Facebook messages again.
Yeah, back it comes there now. Out it comes. Mello kicks out wide for Bennett. Goes out there also is Chris Eddy. It's going to be out of bounds for a boundary throw-in. Once again, commend the umpires, Lockie Head, Jake Bateman and Lee Miller. I reckon they've done a pretty good job today. Haven't noticed them too much.
No. Well, there's only one Hollywood Roger, and he's not here today, so the umpires have been very, very quiet, which is the way you like to see it.
Yeah, very good. Boundary umpires have certainly earned their keep today, that's for sure. Anyway, boundary throw-in again. Up they go. Erickson goes over the back. Taps it down. Brassington overruns it. Picked in there immediately in there by Grenier. Goes in there, dangerous area, but young Benny Graham's going to take the mark. On the cross half-back, goes out wide, looking out there for Sam Howard, and Sam Howard takes the mark. On the centre wing, looks to play on quickly. Handballs it over top to Wilkes. Wilkes is on the run. He goes back, nowhere to go. Taps the ball on the ground. He's going to handball it back to Graham. Graham now in the centre. Does a little shortcut kick. That's not going to go anywhere. Joel Erickson gets it, runs into Daff. Oh, that was Mudd. Ran into Daff. Daff then picks it up. He gets the ball. A funny-looking handball there. We'll probably call that a throw, but we'll let it go. Back it comes there. Now, that was Eddie who went to ground. Also,
he dropped it.
In there was Nichols. Gets it out quickly back to Grace. Grace there on the boot. Goes in there. Clayton goes up. Ben Graham takes the mark, however. So holding firm the Singleton defence there now. Kicks across there, goes to Ingram. They've done very well, the Roosters. Outclassed, however, by Nelson Bay. Nelson Bay going to get the points. Chips in there. Calls in there now. Stewart. Stewart runs on it. He's going to get a defender down to go. Oh! No, he didn't quite take that mark. Reimer and Minard comes in there. Again, he's going to clear it away. Through half back he goes. Kicks it out wide. Young's going to be his target. Deacon's there with it. Young gets it. Rushes him off. Goes back down to Minard. He's going to come up now. I'm going to get outside the back 50 and see if I can get up and kick a goal. He's not going to do that this time, no, as he's immediately tackled. He's going to be penalised for holding the ball, and the free kick's going to go there to Deacon.
Geez, Reimer, he wanted it, didn't he?
He got up there then.
Yeah. It sat very nicely for him. He just couldn't quite take it.
So anyway, we're going in there now. It's going to be Deacon. Deacon on the right boot, kicks it in there. What's he done? He's going to...
Get back behind the mark, son.
Yep.
Go back and kick it from where I tell you.
It's going to be there, Deacon. We've played 19 minutes. We're about to approach time on in the final quarter here. In what has been an entertaining game, Ivan. I think the result was probably not in doubt from after the first 6 minutes when Nelson Bay had 4 goals, but
Correct.
Certainly been entertaining enough. As Emmett comes in, he has a kick at goal, and there you go, Ivan, there's your post.
Thank you. I love the thick posts up here. They've put an extra couple of coats of paint on during the week again. It's part of training. They continue to get bigger and bigger. And
that's 12-21 now to Nelson Bay, so they'll be ruining the inaccurate kicking for goal. It certainly cost them a more percentage anyways. Eddie is going to take them from a greater win. But full credit to Singleton. They have forced a lot. Eddie goes in there. Up there comes the Reimer. And Jaden Reimer takes a mark in front of Maynard. And Reimer will go back and try and kick goal number 2.
He's a very, very good player, Jaden Reimer. And he hasn't, he's kicked one today, I should say. And he hasn't certainly disgraced himself one bit. It's all very good as he comes in to try to double his goal tally for the day. Kicks it very nicely and kicks it truly. What a great kick from the pocket. Fantastic goal to Jaden Reimer. Gets his second for the day.
Yeah, great goal by Reimer. And look, very, very talented. I think he's just turned 17 years of age. So he's certainly been one of the many talented young players that Nelson Bay are bringing through at the moment. And he's been in the Swans Academy setup. He's been in the New South Wales 16, sorry. So no doubt he'll be part of the New South Wales under-18 setup next year. And look, he's certainly got a bright future if he continues going on. At the rate he's going, he needs to improve a little bit, but that the way he's playing at the moment is certainly
well, if he keeps kicking goals like the one he just did, he'll be a very, very wanted resource because that was a fantastic goal.
99 plays 37, so it's 62 points. We've played 21 minutes, final quarter, so we're in the final throes of the match here at Dick Burwell Oval. As Deacon gets it, he runs straight into Brassington. Play on's a call. Wood gets it. He brushes the tackle, kicks it long, and Sainsbury unmarked inside forward 50. Not sure how that happens.
Yeah, that's criminal.
I think Jake Mellon there was just sort of a bit of ball watching, and Sainsbury now is going to have a shot on goal.
To crack the ton.
Crack the ton. He hasn't kicked one today. He's certainly got the opportunity now. Sainsbury comes in, 35 metres out, directly in front. Ball hits it. He's pushed it right out wide on the defender. You can say that one, Ivan.
Yeah, that was absolutely a shocking kick.
I'm not even sure a defender kicks like that.
I don't even know where you got this from. I'm not against the defenders. I love defenders. They're good.
Yeah,
I spend a lot of my time in the back line, actually.
Just when they're kicking goals, though, Ivan. You don't like them kicking for goal.
Well, I don't mind them kicking for goal, but yeah. Okay. Not like that.
Anyway, comes back there now. Mellon gets it. He misses it over the back. It comes it picked up there immediately by Eddie. Comes in there. Hicks puts his hands in there. Goes in there. Well done by. I think that might have been Eddie again, just trying to force the ball forward. Murphy, he's a movable object. He gets it there now. He tackles Sainsbury again. Tackle one, goes the other way. A heavy tackle to Sainsbury. Picked up now by Murphy again. He gets up. Sainsbury a little bit slow getting up after that heavy tackle. Picked up there. Well done by Stewart. Here goes another defender. He's on the right boot. By the shrug of the head.
He really wants a goal. Dylan Stewart's looking for a goal. He's up the wrong end of the park for a bit of time, and he wants something because when he burst through the pack in the middle of the park earlier, he should have probably got a better result than he did. He hasn't got one yet.
No, he hasn't. But anyway, we'll keep trying. We've probably got another one. There's an update from number 1 Sports Ground. 18 minutes in the final quarter. It's Warners Bay, 12-9-81. Leading Newcastle City, 9-10-64, 17 points. Wow. Away at Warners Bay, so a big upset on the cards at number 1 Sports Ground. As in it comes on the centre wing, down it comes again, picked up there by Stewart. Stewart there, tackled tie by Bennett, play on's a call. Back it comes there now, Ericsson. He goes out wide, he's going to find is Grinya. Grinya shows the ball one way, goes in now to Blake Ericsson. And the skipper for Nelson Bay, goes back, he's inside the centre square. He goes out wide to Bell. Bell can't take the mark. One of the few times today the ball got to him on the floor and he's dropped it. Handball's over the top of Grinya, but Grinya's good enough. Keeps in there. Tackled by Murphy. In short it goes to Deacon. He fumbles the ball. Pressure from the Singleton defence. Murphy tackled. Take it in there now by Reimer. Handball's back to Ericsson. So they'll start again. And he goes. He looks inboard. Go there. Sainsbury's on his own. Jaden Reimer calls him out. Yep. And Jaden Reimer takes a mark deep in the pocket. He looks to move it off. He does. Into Brian Deacon.
Look at this.
And Brian Deacon takes a mark. He'll play on unmarked. And he goes through. And Deacon kicks his first goal of the day. And that's goal number 14 for Nelson Bay. 14-22, 106, 5-7, 37 to Singleton. And that was probably a good reward for Deacon. He hasn't been a bad player today in his return, and now the margin's back out to a 69-point lead.
Well, we're getting that rustic amount of the match time as well, guys. So, as you always do, I know you've been thinking about it before you even got here, mate. So, I know you give it a lot of thought, but you got a few boys there that might be in the mix, I'm sure.
Yeah, yep. Well, I think I've got a winner for that one. So
good. We'll get
winner,
get
chicken dinner.
Absolutely.
So we'll be right. Yeah.
Well, look, the game is now drawing to a close, and I think the players would know there's not much time left on the clock because the Singleton boys just didn't run at all in that last 2 minutes.
Yeah, no, look, a good play by once again by Nelson Bay. And look, they've been worthy winners. There's no doubt at all about that. Sam Brassington lined up Tim DeVale. Tim DeVale missed out. Goes back and then Brassington cleaned up his own teammates. It's going to go back there now as it's a little bit of to do behind play, but I'll keep with the football there as Stewart gets it. Goes out there. Now it comes out wide. Looking for Joel Erickson. He goes in there inboard looking for Ben Grace. Just falls short of him. Back it comes there now. It goes back. It was Eddie, sorry. A free kick. Free kick's going to be paid.
Hang on a second. Bit of action late in the game. Been sent, Gaz.
Yep. Yellow carded. That is Tim DeVale and Alex Mitchell.
Yeah, no, didn't like a bit of action in the back play there, so Alex Mitchell's off.
Yeah. As off they come.
Yeah, they're just conducting a bit of traffic here and say, boys, move up to your respective benches. Don't worry about it. It's just about all over.
Yeah.
And so they should. So anyway, the Nutties are getting a bit restless here.
Yep.
Umpires are going to get the ball and say, let's just keep playing football. That's what we're here for, gentlemen.
In the centre of the ground. Going to have a ball up there now. That's it comes. Collier against Mudd. They've done well. They both worked tirelessly in the ruck today. Collier gets back there after a bit of volleyball. Goes down to Murphy. Murphy gets it. He's been very good defender again for Singleton. Back it comes in there also. McPherson. Well done there by Murphy. Goes in there again. High tackle there. Free kick's going to go the way of Jared Reimer against Hicks. Grace tries to sneak away, but it's going to come back there to Jared Reimer.
Yeah, they might sneak one in. There wouldn't be much time left, guys, at all. So the Marlin boys might be able to try to sneak one more in before the siren sounds. And here it is. This is it.
They've got it there now. Goes in there. Good spoil there by Wilkes. Out it comes the back. It's Sainsbury's going to try and get boot to ball, but he can't get there and rush through for another behind. 14-23. So it's certainly inaccurate kicking for the Nelson Bay side, especially since half time. Since half time, they've actually kicked 5 goals, 14.
Yeah, look, they won't be able to do that against better sides. If they want to be finals bound, they have to be better than that.
Yeah, but they'll be quite happy to have 37 shots on goal, however.
Oh, absolutely.
But anyway, we're going to have a ball up again. Right on the half-forward line. Almost full-time here at Dick Burwell Oval. Up we go, half-forward flank. The ball's going in the air. And there it is. The final siren has sounded. And on a day when Nelson Bay is celebrating the anniversary of the 1984 and 1994 premierships, and they've come away with a resounding 70-point win. It's been Nelson Bay, 14-23, 107. And they've defeated Singleton, 5-7-37.
Goal kickers for Nelson Bay. Adam Grenier with 1. Blake Erickson with 1. Ryan Mudd with 1, Brian Deacon with 1, Darren Emmett with 1, and David Wood with 1. 2 goals each to Jaden Reimer, Luke Bell, Aaron Clayton, and Lukey Price. And for Singleton, Mal Hillier with 1, special one it was, Dane Cowburn with 1, Sam Daff with 1, and Alex Mitchell ended up with 2 for the day. So, yep, Singleton were up against it after the 6-minute mark in the first quarter, but did play on, but Nelson Bay had it in control pretty much from there, Gaz.
Yeah, look, just too good, too classy, I think, at the end of the day. I know we can talk it up any way we like, but realistically, they were no match for skill across the ground for the Singleton side. So Nelson Bay resounding winners and 70 points. Probably a pretty true reflection of the game. At the end of the day, it was 37 scoring shots to 12. So
yeah, we're happy to hear some of your best players, mate.
Yeah, right. I'll start with the losers first in Singleton. And they had some good players. I thought McPherson did some good things. I thought Alex Mitchell, again, was very, very good through the middle of the ground. Sam Daff was very, very impressive in the things he did. Sam Brassington led from the front, was excellent. Brad Hicks was all right across half-back. I thought Bo Minard was very, very good at fullback, as was his fellow defender in Callum Murphy. And Chris Colley also did a good job in the ruck. For Nelson Bay, they had plenty of good winners. Adam Grenier, again, was solid. Blake Erickson, fantastic game, just racks up possessions every time we see him play. Dylan Stewart was solid down back. Ben Thompson, I thought, was really, really inspirational through the centre of the ground when the game had to be won. Clayton was good. The two Reimer boys certainly chipped in. Brian Deacon also did plenty of good things as well. But
Right, so where are you going?
Rusty car, okay, I'm going to give one vote to Sam Brassington of Singleton. Really a one-man band, him and Mitchell there. They did plenty of good, solid work through the ground in a losing battle.
Yep.
I'm giving 2 to Blake Erickson, the skipper. Always wins possessions. Probably still turned the ball over a little bit more than I would have liked, but he gets the ball plenty of times. And I've given three votes to Ben Thompson, number 8 for Nelson Bay. When the game was won early on, he was certainly inspirational in actually getting them set up and getting the ball moving forward and plenty of goal scoring opportunities. And then he had a really strong game all day. So 1 vote to Brassington, 2 to Blake Erickson, and 3 votes to Ben Thompson. He's the winner of our Rusty Car Man of the Match.
Fantastic. And thank you to Rustica. Ben will enjoy a lovely evening there at Rustica Restaurant on the Esplanade at Newcastle. We thank them for their wonderful support. Fantastic food. It was in the top 100 things to do if you're in Newcastle's Herald last week. So fantastic food. And of course, we'll just quick one again. Thank you to our wonderful sponsors, Wilson Security, Prime 7, Newcastle Herald 104.5 star, BLK, Sports Coast Trophy and Embroidery. And of course, the wonderful people here at Bar TV who are broadcasting us live each and every week. Guys, really good result for the Bay. They are now sitting basically neck and neck with Cardiff for that 4th spot. I dare say the Cardiff have been done today without the final scores coming through. So next week will be a crackerjack game.
Yeah, we'll be there. We'll be at number 1 Sports Ground next Saturday afternoon for the Cardiff versus Nelson Bay game. And look, I'm looking forward to it. 7 days out, but I'm certainly looking forward to it already. Fantastic.
Well, thank you, everyone. We hope you enjoyed the Bar TV broadcast of the Wilson Security Black Diamond Cup Round 13 live from Dick Burwell Oval as the Marlins get up 107 to 37 over the Roosters, and we'll see you next week.